Hi, my name's Anna. I'm one of the teachers from Skype English School, back here to focus on magnificent meetings, and this is our third lesson looking at this. And today we're going to be learning some appropriate meeting vocabulary and phrases. Before the meeting. There are many questions to ask before a meeting. If you're curious about what the meeting will cover, you will need to ask the organiser of the meeting. Hi Jack, do you know who is coming to your meeting at 2 o'clock? Who all did you invite to the triage meeting? Hi Jack, how long do you think the meeting will be? I have to schedule another appointment at 4, but I don't want it to overlap with yours. How long is the meeting going to be? Is the meeting going to be more than an hour? What time was the meeting again? When are you going to make that presentation? I thought it was today. Here are common statements people use when they can't attend a meeting. I have another appointment that conflicts with your meeting. I will not be able to make it. I have another meeting that I cannot miss. I won't be able to make yours. I won't be able to go to the 3 o'clock meeting. I have another appointment at the same time. I can't go to the meeting at 4 o'clock. I have a doctor's appointment. Can you take notes for me? Cancelling a meeting. If you are the meeting organiser, then there are times when you have to cancel a meeting. Here are some sentences you can use for this situation. There are 4 people who will not be able to attend the meeting tomorrow. I'm going to reschedule the meeting to a more convenient time. The director asked that we postpone the finance meeting until the quarterly report comes out, so I'll send an update with the new date and time later this week. Some meetings are weekly meetings that occur at the same time. It is common that these meetings are cancelled when there is nothing to talk about. There is nothing new to discuss this week, so we are going to cancel this week's agenda meeting. I'm running late this morning. Let's postpone the meeting until the afternoon. I can't make it in tomorrow, so let's cancel this week's meeting. I'll email everyone if something new comes up. After the meeting. It's common to talk about meetings afterwards. Sometimes it is to say how useless it was or that you were bored, but there are times when someone might ask you for feedback. What did you think about my presentation? Did you think the meeting went okay? Can you provide feedback on the meeting we just had? Did you find the meeting useful? Did the meeting help to clarify the current situation? Is there any part of our discussion during the meeting that you are still unsure about? Even if you think the meeting was boring and useless, you can't say that unless you're talking to a close friend. Many times in the office you have to give a professional answer. I thought the presentation went well. You provided great information and I think everyone was impressed. The meeting went well, we covered a lot of information and made some important decisions. The whole presentation went pretty well, but next time I would recommend that you talk a little slower. When we were running out of time, you started speaking too fast and it was hard to keep up. And here are some general statements. I have to go. I have a meeting I'm late for. I have to go to a meeting now. I'll talk to you later. I forgot about my 1 o'clock meeting. I don't have much time for lunch. I'll finish the feedback form after my meeting. I'll be in meetings all day today. I have 5 meetings today, so I won't have time to help you with this now. Let's set up a time for tomorrow. The meeting went an hour over. The meeting was cancelled. The meeting started 15 minutes late. George didn't arrive to the meeting on time. We finished late because John had problems with his computer during the presentation portion of the meeting. Are you going to the company meeting next week? Can you set up a meeting for our brainstorm session? My calendar looks pretty clear on Thursday. Set up a meeting for that day. If you have a close friend in the office, then you can speak more candidly. Here are some general statements you can make about meetings, but be careful who you say them to. I hate meetings. I think they're a waste of time. I'm an engineer, not a planner. If I skip that meeting, I wonder if anyone will notice. That meeting was hilarious. I can't believe the manager forgot John's name. I get so sleepy at meetings. I almost fell asleep during that meeting. I had a hard time keeping myself from laughing. I saw you falling asleep during the meeting. I don't know why I have to go to these meetings. I never learn anything from them, and I never say a thing. I can't believe our weekly meeting is at 6 o'clock in the morning. I hate waking up that early. And to be quite honest, if you are saying any of these phrases, then you might want to actually check your professionalism out. I would suggest it is a little bit lacking. And that wraps up our third lesson